All right. Hello, I am Brandy Solomon, the Employment Project Coordinator for the Strong Center for Developmental Disabilities with the University of Rochester Medical Center. Today, we are going to talk about Advanced to Apprenticeship, our pre-apprenticeship program that is helping to improve access for people who identify with intellectual and developmental disabilities into apprenticeship work opportunities with career pathways in manufacturing. So Advanced to Apprenticeship was started in response to the fact that New York State is an employment first state, and that means employment should be the first and preferred option for anyone who's interested in working, and that everyone is eligible to work if they want to. We were also able to find data from a 2021 Manufacturing Institute study that indicated there is a significant gap in the workforce for manufacturing businesses, and that with that, we know 85% of working age adults with IDD are not working, and it's not because of skill, but opportunity. So Advanced to Apprenticeship is all about linking that workforce crisis for manufacturing with the diverse qualified worker population that exists with people with disabilities. Advanced to Apprenticeship model works with wraparound support for the person with or without disabilities, making sure that they are linked to services like our American Job Center, workforce boards, as well as the vocational rehabilitation services and even developmental disability services that they may need. We make sure that that apprenticeship coursework that is being delivered to them has an element of universal design learning principles, as well as training of neurodiversities happening directly to the instructor from the University of Rochester, so that those diverse learners can benefit from the principles that most help them succeed in the learning process. We also deliver neurodiversity training to employers. These employers are linked with us through the manufacturing alliances and associations, and they already offer registered apprenticeship opportunities or are able to become registered apprenticeship sites. And we are then able to place those students who do the pre-apprenticeship work with the employers who are looking to diversify their candidate pool. Now, of course, when it comes to pre-apprenticeship, it's all about that first step. And then once a person is employed, the hope is that they gain the skills on that job that leads them into becoming a registered apprenticeship with their employer and moving along that journey person's pathway. So our interested applicants are 18 years or older per OSHA standards, comfortable with applied math and computers, like working with their hands and creating things, and ultimately want to learn by participating in pre-apprenticeship courses, and then have that work motivation. Working full-time in manufacturing is the ultimate goal. So our Advanced to Apprenticeship program is in partnership with Mohawk Valley Community College in Utica, New York. Our Advanced to Apprenticeship program is in partnership with Mohawk Valley Community College in Utica, New York, which we also call MVCC. And that pre-apprenticeship basic manufacturing course really is giving that entry-level experience and information exposure really to the people who participate in the class. We're working with MVCC because they have experience in manufacturing instruction and developing those accessible courses with the utilization of universal design and that wraparound support for each student, depending on what their needs are. Students receive power skill instruction, such as effective communication and more, technical skill exploration, and their OSHA 10 certification. Through our partnership with Mohawk Valley Community College as a SUNY school, we're able to tap into those fundings for eligible students, as well as the Radar Grant in the Mohawk Valley area, which is all about making sure potential eligible students have that access to apprenticeship opportunities. So here are some of the pictures from our first cohort who we were happy to host in the fall of 2023 at Mohawk Valley Community College. All 7 of our students involved in the program were able to receive their OSHA certification, and as of 6 months from the ending of the program, every student had a job, whether it was in manufacturing or another support services. The reality that employment is a goal of Advanced to Apprenticeship has come true. We've been able to expose students who have an interest, produce a pre-apprenticeship basic manufacturing course and offer it, link those students into employment, and then through employment, we have students who are moving into that apprenticeship space with the goal of advancing in their career. So now with me, I have Rodney Pierre, who was one of our first graduates with that first cohort at MVCC for fall of 2023. And we're going to hear from him telling us about where he came from, what Advanced to Apprenticeship meant and did for him, and where he is today. So thank you, Rodney, for joining us.
Hello, Brandy. Can you hear me?
Hello, Rodney. Yes, we can hear you. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Phenomenal. I'm feeling blessed. My name is Rodney Pierre. I came home from Collins Correctional Facility. I did almost 10 years incarcerated. Before I came out of prison, I had no clue about manufacturing. I didn't know about mechatronics, AI machining. I didn't know about manufacturing, engineering, technology, MET. Now I'm off to the races. I came into Department of Labor every day, knocking on the doors, going through trainings, webinars, resume building programs. After that, I got involved from Working Solutions, got into Pathway Homes. Pathway Homes introduced me to A2A, Advanced to Apprenticeship. And from there, I got into some serious training with the pre-apprenticeship program pre-apprenticeship program through manufacturing. One of my main key terms is, or quotes, is tough times don't last, tough people do. A lot of times, many of the doors I went to was closed. I had to like push them in. I had to send emails. I had to knock on doors. I got to, like, going through the program, I got to do soft skills on computer. I got to do technical mechanical skills with CNC. I got to learn what Kahoot is. It's like a program where you do some training, pick a couple A, B, and C questions. You might not get them right. I got some serious OSHA training with a gentleman named Dominic. I had some amazing people in my life like Brandy, Nicole Siriano, Pat, Access for y'all, Curtis, Patricia, Jerome. It was like a complete family and a network to teach me how to change my life, to teach me to like accept the things that are around me, utilize the things that are around me, like getting my OSHA 10. My OSHA 10 turned into my OSHA 30. My OSHA 30 turned into my ESD, electric static discharge, which I got from 127 industrial manufacturing course with John Bartman. I'm doing AI machining. I mean, it's like, for me, hard work pays off. No matter what people tell you in life, don't let them dictate your life. You dictate your life. Pick up a book, watch a YouTube video, surround yourself with people that have a purpose. I'm coming from Queens, New York, Southside Jamaica, Queens, Flushing. It's so bad out there, we call it gun busting Flushing. it's like so many things are happening in my life. You know, I lost family. I came home to nothing. My wife and kids was here. I had to come home and do everything in my power to get things in order. This is your chance to hone in on your skills. This is your chance to get to know yourself. This is the chance to step out of the norms, step out of this box, step out of the circle. Look around, look at alarms, look at PLCs, look at tool sets. Try to find out what's going on with testing, shipping, debonding, bonding, mounting, detaping. I'm in the semiconductor industry, manufacturing. I'm dealing with vendors. I'm dealing with engineers. I'm dealing with equipment techs, processing techs. This is all on you. You could take a pre-apprenticeship in manufacturing to get you knowledgeable about the whole process, and then you can specialize in a certain tool set. You can become a specialist in troubleshooting. You can become a processor. You can become somebody that builds things with equipment. You can become an engineer, specialist that can control anything. You could do CC, control center. You can do operations. You can do so much. Many people would never believe that their talents is countless and endless. You know, I do everything through the grace of the Most High. I do everything. I can't even explain to you how did I do all these things. It's just like phenomenal. One day I'm on a street corner. One day I'm in prison. And the next day I'm in a global office, changing my life, looking at things differently, uplifting people, speaking to people, you know, being there for others, going to church, you know, revamping my life. Tough times don't last, tough people do. And my question to everybody that's watching this video, if you had to feed your family, what would you do? Would you go to the streets or would you go get an education? Would you obtain something that nobody could ever take away from you? They always used to say the easiest way to hide something from a black man was putting it in a book. Well, I read tens of thousands of them, and I enjoyed every word. And I'm ready to implement that. And I have implemented that. Currently, I'm at Wolf Speed as a manufacturing technician, a level 1. And with all my knowledge, I could be an engineer tomorrow. So that shows dedication, ambition. No matter what doors close, no matter what doors open, have things in order. Be willing to raise your hand and ask questions. Be willing to accept constructive criticism. Being able to just be open. Being able to look past what's in front of you. Just having faith. Knowing who you are, what you want to become, and that determination, those values, those never take a position your character can't keep. If you know you can do something, do it. If you have an inkling, an idea, write it down, make it materialize. I'm a young Black business owner. I just didn't start my business yet. This is the mindset that I have. It can change your life. I hope you enjoyed my story. It's a story from rags to riches, or hardship to glory. It's been a long walk to freedom. While I was incarcerated, I've gained over 100 certifications. I facilitated AVP, network programs, PACE, prisoners' AIDS counseling education. I've dealt with a theater workshop with John Jay. My training is countless. I was a facilitator for Osborne Family Program, Osborne Association. I was a public speaker facilitator. I was a real estate facilitator. I was a Rastafarian facilitator. These key courses, education terms gave me the platform to educate people. I had to learn, I had to listen to learn and then learn to teach. Now I'm passing the torch on to you. Sign up. It could change your life. Thank you. Brandy, passing it back to you.
Thank you very much, Rodney, for sharing your story of where you came from, how you got connected with Advanced to Apprenticeship, and what you're currently doing. I agree with you. Tough times don't last, but tough times don't last, but tough people do. And with an attitude of gratitude and a mentality to continue to push forward to be your best self, nothing will stand in the way of you accomplishing your goals. And anyone else who wants to accomplish their goals with that intrinsic motivation, you can do just that. Thank you very much for your time.
Brandy, 1 second. I wanted to say at my job, I have over 20 some odd certifications. On my LinkedIn account, Rodney Pierre, LinkedIn, for over 40 certifications. It's nothing you can't do. It's nothing. It's so many opportunities out here in the world. People have to just take them.
Absolutely. An advanced to apprenticeship is all about creating that opportunity for people to go from interest and exploration into employment and advancing as a potential apprentice. Thank you.